Hey guys, Christy Shelton from foreverandafter.com coming to you with episode 3 of, sorry my dogs are crazy, episode 3 of Frugal Friday. So if you joined me on the first 2 episodes, you know that we talked about free giveaways at different restaurants and different establishments for your birthday, discounts, that kind of thing. Episode 2, I talked about discounted gift cards. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about class action lawsuits and how you can get in on the payout for those class action lawsuits. So I'm sure that we all remember the McDonald's coffee lady, right? The one that got like millions of dollars because she spilled hot coffee on herself in the drive-thru, and she ended up winning that lawsuit because the coffee was in fact too hot and it caused like super bad damage. But the cool thing about class action lawsuits is somebody can bring a lawsuit without any physical harm or any kind of damage like that, and if you have bought this product or have been affected by it, you can claim a portion of whatever the settlement fund is. I recently saw people who purchased Marlboro cigarettes in certain states. They were receiving rebate checks. I saw some people get like $250. I saw other people get like $2,500, $1,500 just for filling out a form for something that you've already bought or you've already paid for. So there's 2 sites that I use for my class action, like to look for what's out there, and I do this about once a week or once every other week. Usually they're open for a couple months, so if you don't get in like right away when one gets posted, it's not that big of a deal. But the ones that are open right now, there's like a wide variety. Johnson & Johnson's baby wash, there's some protein powder and vitamin supplements from a certain company, there's some kind of like iced tea or flavored water or something like that. There's a class action lawsuit for that. So basically you fill out the form, you say that, you know, some of them ask you for more questions, like the Johnson & Johnson's one I filled out because we use baby wash on our dogs. So I filled it out for that, the bedtime bath body wash, and it asks you where you bought it from, how much you paid, and how many bottles that you bought. Now, most of the time, they'll tell you that there's no requirement for proof, so you don't have to submit a receipt. If you do have a receipt, you generally get paid more money. So for example, the Johnson's & Johnson's one, I can claim, I think it's up to $15, but if I would have had receipts from my purchases, then I could have claimed up to $30. Some of them, the payouts are going to be relatively small, like $15 or $30. Some of them, the award is going to be up to, say, $5,000 or up to $10,000, and the amount that you receive is based on how many people actually claim that settlement. And it'll have, each form has like the last file date and when the payouts are expected and things like that. So the first website I go to is topclassactions.com, and I'll put that link just under the video as soon as I'm done here. The second one that I use is classactionrebates.com. So it's kind of fun to go in. I look at it kind of like a scavenger hunt. I go in and see like, oh yeah, we bought this. So you're not going to get rich off of it most likely, but I did 2 this week that are going to total probably $50. Who couldn't use an extra $50, right? You already bought the item anyway. You might as well get in on the stuff. And so some of them will limit based on what state you live in, that kind of thing. Just read through the requirements and then fill out the forms, and you should get, normally they send a check in the mail like a couple weeks after whatever the closing period is. So I will let you guys know as soon as I get the checks from these ones I just filled out. I think they're open till like July, so it'll be a while. But go ahead and check out those websites. Again, I'm going to post them in the links below or in the comments below so that you can go check them out and see if there's anything that applies to you. I hope this helps you guys, and have a great weekend.